To be humble, to be kind, it is a giving of the peace in your mind. To a stranger, to a friend, to give in such a way that has no end. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other and nothing more. And to be bold, to be brave, it is a thinking that the heart can still be saved. And the darkness can come quick, the danger's in the anger and in the hanging on to it. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other, nothing more. And tell me what it is that you see, a world that's full of endless possibilities. And heroes don't look like they used to, they look like you do. are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war. We are how we treat each other, nothing more. We are how we treat each other, nothing more. We are how we treat each other.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Berkeley. My name is Brian Baker, your Director of Music. Reverend Marcus and Reverend Catherine are both fine. They're getting a rare chance not to need to lead service today. This is Music Sunday, so there'll be somewhat fewer words and a fair bit more music. I hope that you can enjoy it. It's called Love in Translation. More about that in a moment. If you are here for the first time, I want to extend a special welcome to you. I hope that you feel, no matter who you are, no matter how you make your living, whom you love, or how you experience the holy, that you feel welcome in the fullness of your person when you are here. Want to take a moment to acknowledge that we are on unceded territory of the Ohlone people, and they are part of the First Nations who've lived across this continent for centuries before there was a United States. May we be good stewards of the land, and may we work towards repairing the broken agreement between peoples that we have inherited, and may we move towards a future where there is a more equitable and just sharing for all the peoples who are on this land. After the service, there will be a lunch in the far side, over in the social hall. It's not very far away. It's free. Everybody's welcome to come join in that, or just coffee and conversation as you like. In the back of the space, in the back of the sanctuary, there's a memory table. If you have something heavy on your heart or a joy you would like to share, you're welcome to write it in the memory book, and it will be read later during service. There are also candles that you can light there if you have a silent prayer you'd like to offer. We're beginning now a new arc in the worship series about love in translation, and it's about the many different ways we give and receive love. It's also going to connect with what are called the 12 languages of love, five languages of love. And for some reason, I can never remember more than 4, so I've got my little cheat sheet here. They are physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and receiving gifts. So some of the music you'll hear today connects with those, and the story you hear today and also the sharing will connect in some way with all of those. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to rise up and sing our first song. But before we do that, we're going to stand up and wave to all the people who are joining us by live stream. We are so glad you are here. And please, this is new, but would you give a special thank you to our amazing tech team, and especially Andy and CJ, who are here week after week. And now please greet your neighbor.
If you cannot angels. If you cannot speak before thousands, you can give from deep within you. You can change the world with your love. Love will guide us, peace has drawn us, hope inside us will lead the way. On the road from greed to giving, love will guide us through the hard night.
Great. So, we light this flame to remind us
that love is the center.
as we grow and connect, mature and deepen,
Love remains the center.
when the light of truth burns all else away,
Love remains.
we light this chalice with all our souls longing to be who we are, to be who we will become, to be ourselves. Thank you. Thank you. You're not supposed to clap for the chalice lighting, are you? So YCC is singing this Neil Young song that we've been loving for more than a year, and we're so grateful to Smiley and Julia for accompanying us on this wonderful music Sunday. Okay.
That was wonderful. Thank you. We are going to have a story now. It's called The Animals Improvised Counterpoint, and it is a participatory story, so be ready. I think you'll enjoy it. But right before that, you just heard the Youth and Children's Choir by way of introduction to choirs, or maybe an exclamation so that nothing is secret. I've asked our 4 wonderful section leaders, soloists, to demonstrate the different voices in a choir. So Marcel and Megan and Troy and Rod are going to sing the bass, the tenor, the alto, and the soprano. Just a quick demonstration. Katja, if you could give us a G major chord. Rod. A flat. And now I'm going to ask them to sing just a little bit in unison of a piece that you will probably recognize. It's by William Boyce. If you could give us C major. And here we go. And choirs very often sing in harmony, so I've asked them to add a little bit of harmony to the same music. And here we go. They sound wonderful. And there's another thing that choirs do, which is a counterpoint or polyphony. Polyphony comes from many and sound. So each part has its own melody, which carries through and then hopefully comes together in a happy way at certain points. So Katja is going to give us a bass line, and they're going to sing a contrapuntal music above it, where they're each singing something separate. We're just going to do a little tiny bit of this piece because you're going to hear the whole thing in a moment. Great. Okay, here we go. And 1, 2.
Bow wow, bow wow, bow wow, bow wow, bow
You get the idea. And that brings us right to our story, which is called, it's about the critter choir that improvises counterpoint. So we're going to start, it starts off with a kitty. Once upon a time, there was a cat that loved to sing, and when it sang, it was so full of joy and beauty, but it was very loud, and it sort of irritated the other cats because this cat loved to sing day and night, and not just meow. It was all kinds of meow. And after a while, the other cat said, it's too much, don't sing. So the kitty tried to be a good cat citizen and not sing, but it felt so sad. So it took to going out to a field where it could sing by itself. And that made it feel good. It was a little lonely, but it was good. And then one day, the cat went out to the field, and there was another song that it heard. And it didn't know what to do, but it listened, and the song was kind of full of joy. And so, very carefully, the cat crept forward and looked until it got close and could see the animal that was making that sound. And it's a dog. Oh. And the cat knew dogs and cats had nothing in common. They shared no values. It was a very you cat. And so the cat said, this can't be, I can't do anything. But then the dog sang again, and the cat said, I know that feeling, I know that love, that joy. So the cat sang a phrase, and the dog heard it and sang back. And then after a while, the dog came a little closer, and the dog saw the cat. Grrr, cats and dogs have nothing to do with each other, no shared values. But then the cat sang a phrase, and the dog heard the same love and joy. So they took to singing together in the field. And one day, they went out, and there was yet another song in the field. and they didn't know what to do, but they listened, and there was joy and wonder in that song. So they carefully went forward, and they saw a cuckoo bird, the most irritating bird in the world. And they thought, oh no, birds. We have nothing to do with birds. They live in trees. We have no shared values. But they heard the song, and they heard the love and joy in it. So they went and sang a phrase, and the bird sang back. And the bird came and saw them and said, oh, land critters, nothing, no shared values, but the song. So they began to sing together, the three of them. And one day in that field, they heard yet another song, just like the ring of a phone. And it was, there we go. It was, when they crept forward, they saw it was an owl, but not an owl up in a tree. This owl was sitting on a rock. And they thought, oh no, an owl, I can't stand owls, no shared values, nah. But the song from the owl, this owl sang not just hoot, hoot. This owl had a great feeling for music. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It was an owl with operatic aspirations. And again, the love and joy connected them all. And they began to sing together, and they realized that even if they were very different, when they shared this experience, they spent time together and enjoyed, they could feel the love and the joy that brought them beyond their differences to a connected place. And one day, the owl, this was a very wise, well-educated owl, suggested that they try counterpoint. So the other ones had no idea what this was, and the owl said, it's okay, just take a little snippet of your song, just a little bit of your song, and we'll play with them, we'll overlap them and take turns, and we'll improvise something new. So this is where you all come in. There's a cat, there's a dog, there's a cuckoo, and there's an owl. Pick your favorite one. If you picked a bow wow, Marcel's going to demonstrate what your part is.
Bow wow.
Try it. Oh, such good doggies. Okay, Megan will be our cat. Megan, would you demonstrate the cat?
Meow.
Let's try it. Meow. Excellent. All right. And our cuckoo is Troy. Troy, would you demonstrate for us? Cuckoo. Cuckoo. And Rod is our wise old owl. Hoot. Great. So they're going to sort of signal when it's your turn. I'll give you a hint. It starts with Marcel. So if you're going to be a dog, you sing with Marcel. If you're going to be a cat, you sing when Megan does this. And if you're going to be a cuckoo, go with Troy. And if you're going to hoot, hoot with Rod. I want you to understand this is improvised critter choir. There are no wrong notes. There is no wrong time. There is only joy. We'll just have fun. It'll be a mess. Enjoy it. There's supposed to be one more voice, and that's Katja. She's being a frog on the organ, okay? And she's going to do 2 notes, and then we're off to the races. Okay, 1, 2.
Bow wow. Meow. Bow wow. Meow. Bow wow. Meow, 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 meow. 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 Bow wow.
That's our story for today. The children are going to go off to the children's chapel, and Rod is going to lead us in the song that Michelle taught to us last week, Loosen, Loosen. Rod, you have it? Great. Please rise to sing the children as they head out to chapel.
Loosen, loosen, baby.
Go ahead.
You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles
it's with physical touch. It's amazing how much we can communicate with a physical touch. I remember vividly when I was 18 or 19 and really struggling a lot with life. I was seeing a therapist, a man I really admired. And as therapy was in those days, he sat behind a grand desk and I sat in a chair at some remove. And at the end of each session, he would say, well, our time is up. And he would hold open the door and I would go off to the world. And one day, he held open the door and I was about to leave. He put his hand on my shoulder, just like this, for about 10 seconds. And that touch meant more to me than all those wise words. It told me I was a human. I was worth more than just being a bundle of sticks to throw in a fire. That has stayed with me. That touch has stayed with me all this time. It's been one of the foundations of building a sense of belief in myself. Touch is amazing. So the next time you share a hug, remember what it can mean. The choir is about to sing what I think is my favorite piece that's about touch, called Hold Me, Rock Me.
Hold me, rock me, calm and easy. Hold me, rock me, deep and wide. Hold me, rock me in your arms. Oh, I got a home on the other side. Hold me, rock me, calm and easy. Hold me, rock me, deep and wide. Oh, hold me, rock me in your arms. Oh, I got a home on, I got a home on, I got a home on the other side. Someday across that river, someday I'll set out on my own. Don't know where my journey leads, but I'll keep on walking till I get me home. Yes, hold me, rock me, calm and easy. Hold me, rock me, deep and wide. Hold me, rock me in your arms. I got a home on, I got a home on, I got a home on the other side. My life is a running river, flowing from mountains to a distant sea. I have known many hills and valleys, but when I reach that ocean, I'll be free. Yes, hold me, rock me, calm and easy. Hold me, rock me, deep and wide. Hold me, rock me, sweet and light. I got a home on, I got a home on, I got a home on the other side. Yes, I got a home, I got a home, I got a home, I got a home on the other side. On the other side.
This service is called Love in Translation, and for the next two pieces, that's quite literal. They're not in English. There will be a translation up on the screen. And the first one, Troy, you can come on. The first one Troy will sing is in French, and it's a song of affirmation. All the words, the many beautiful words, are going to be about how much I appreciate you. So you will get to hear this and see the translation on the screen.
J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ton fond, oh ma rebelle, oh ma farouche. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ta bouche, où mes baisers se puiseront. J'aime ta voix, j'aime l'étranger grâce, c'est tout que te dis. Oh ma rebelle, oh ma chère ange, mon enfer et mon paradis. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ton fond, oh ma rebelle, oh ma farouche. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ta bouche, où mes baisers se puiseront. J'aime tout ce qui te fait belle, de tes pieds jusqu'à tes cheveux. Ô toi vers qui monte mes vous, ô ma farouche, ma rebelle. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ton fond, ô ma rebelle, ô ma farouche. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ta bouche, où mes baisers se puiseront. Où mes baisers se puiseront.
About giving. The next song is about giving and receiving gifts. This is a song by Richard Strauss, and the poet wrote these amazing, beautiful words that you'll see translated up there about giving thanks for all the gifts. There are 3 verses. Each one ends with Habedank, I have thanks, or give thanks. The title of the song is Translation or Consecration. And remarkably enough, this beautiful poem was written by a poet who only enjoyed being married for 3 years.
Ja, du weißt es, teure Seele, dass ich fern von dir nicht quäle, liebe Magd, die Herzen krank. Habe Dank. Einst hielt ich der Freiheitsherrscher hoch den Amme, diesen Becher, und du segnetest den Trank. Habe Dank. Und beschworst darin die Bösen, bis ich, was ich nie gewiesen, heilig, heilig ans Herz dir sang. Haben Dank.
Good morning. My name is Megan Dibble, and my wife Katie and I co-founded Herd and Flock Animal Sanctuary in Vacaville. I'm grateful to be here today and almost every Sunday, but especially because we explore the theme of love. Love comes in many forms, and at Herd and Flock, we see it expressed daily by the animals we care for and the humans who care for them. One of the stories that comes to mind is of a hen named Hildebelle, who came to us 2 years ago from UUCB members Alice, Greg, and Adeline Lemieux. Hildebelle had just lost her best friend, and she was lonely. At just 5 years old, she was still healthy, but she needed companionship. And in her time of need, she experienced love in all of its forms. Words of affirmation were a part of her story. When Alice and Greg reached out, they gave Hildebelle affirmation by recognizing her need for love and care. Their words of concern for her well-being led her to our sanctuary, where she could be supported on her journey. Quality time became essential for Hildebelle when she arrived at Herd and Flock. She spent time with us and her new friends, building relationships that helped her feel safe and cared for. Today, she shares quality time with a flock of 5 hens and Big Bird, the rooster, forming strong bonds with each of them. Their time together, free from fear and loneliness, nourishes her spirit. Physical touch was important for Hildebelle as she settled in. Chickens, like all animals, thrive on physical contact, whether it's a gentle nudge, friendly preening, or the warmth of a caregiver's touch. This simple yet powerful act of physical connection reassured Hildebelle that she was safe and loved. Acts of service are woven into the very fabric of Herd and Flock Animal Sanctuary. Every day we care for animals by providing food, shelter, and attention. For Hildebelle, the act of service was tangible in the way we created a space for her to feel at home, a sanctuary where she could live out her days in comfort, surrounded by those who love her. And finally, receiving gifts. Hildebelle's gifts were not material, but emotional. The love we gave her was in the form of security, compassion, and friendship. And in return, she gave us the gift of her joyful, confident spirit as she blossomed in the care of others. Hildebelle's story is a beautiful reminder that love can be shown in many ways, whether through words, time, touch, service, or gifts. Every form of love has the power to change lives, and at Herd and Flock, we see that each day. I invite you to join us at Herd and Flock, just 45-minute jaunt from here, to share the love by meeting our 150 rescued farm animal friends during a tour, or volunteer your time during a work shift. Please see me after service in the atrium for some more information. Thank you so much for allowing me to share Hildebelle's journey with you, and may we all continue to express love in all of its forms.
Thank you, Megan. And please now, if you would, rise and join in singing, "Come Sing a Song with Me." We'll do just one verse right now and more of it later. Come sing a song. Let's get our key first, Katja, if we could get A major. And
Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time.
The next piece you'll hear is Across the Vast Eternal Sky. It's by Ola Yelo, a Norwegian-American composer, and Anthony Silvestri, who's written poetry for many wonderful composers. I knew I wanted this piece on today's service, and I didn't know why. I didn't see how it fit in with any of these 5 love languages, or with loves particularly at all. So I talked with the choir about the meaning of the words, and they told me. So this is a story about a phoenix, and of course we're connected with phoenixes, the idea of San Francisco rebuilding after the great earthquake and fire, and all the areas where there have been fires and the communities have come back, and we will hope that they do that soon in Los Angeles. And this story, what does that have to do with love? And the choir explained to me that this idea of the phoenix, of the rebirth and regeneration through regeneration along the generations, about the love that it takes to foster that kind of growth, and how that we, as a congregation, are restored, even reborn again, all the time, continually changing and growing. So I hope you like this song about a phoenix. We're really glad that Ben is going to play the piano for us, and we have a little video going along with it. Go ahead, Ben. we will sing the second verse of Come Sing a Song with Me. You can stay seated. Come sing a song with me. Come dream a dream with me. This is a time now for nourishing the soul. You're going to hear a song, and then a silence, and then the prayers, and then another song. So the first one you're going to hear is If I Sing, and it's about giving and receiving gifts and the relationship of parents and children and how those sometimes change. And after Marcel sings, we'll have a few moments, a moment or two of silence.
My father's pride was in his hands. The piano was his soul. I watched in wonder as he played show tunes miles off from rock and roll. What he loved, he taught me. Now music's what I do. And often when I'm writing in my hands, Dad's there too. If I sing, you are the music. If I fly, you're why I'm good. If my hands can find some magic, you're the one who said they could. When the child who's still inside me finds a song in empty air, where there is joy in making music, it is you who put it there. My dad grew old, his hands grew numb, and now he cannot play. I came to visit. He sat and asked me, how could it be this way? I couldn't find an answer. I played this tune for him instead. My father sat there smiling, for he knew what it said. If I sing, you are the music. If I love, you taught me how. Every day your heart is beating in
the person that I am now. If my ears are tuned to wonder, if I reach the chords are there, if there is joy in making music, it's a joy that we both share. I never told you it took time till I could see that if I sing, you are the music, and you'll always sing in me. Yes, you'll always live in me.
In this community of care and witness, we hold one another through the seasons of our lives. We lift up these joys and sorrows among us. Someone shares an enthusiastic happy birthday to Mary Milbach, and we share it with them. Another person among us is feeling grateful and strong today. This person says, feeling grateful and strong because I survived a year I didn't know how I'd survive. We're grateful with them. And Kathleen shares her exuberant joy. I am a grandma. Another cries from the heart, as we might all cry as well. Please fix our broken world. And at the same time, another of us says, gratitudes again for the warmth of community. We are so grateful. I lift up also the brave Ukrainians who have been fighting the full-on Russian invasion for 3 years now to protect their democracy. And now, under the guidance of a president of integrity, and now are encountering yet more obstacles. Our hearts go out to these brave people in their struggle. For these important things that we have read aloud, for all that yet remains in the silent sanctuaries of our hearts. May we know that everything that we hold in this room or wherever you are joining us from, everything is held in the loving embrace of this community, and by that love beyond all names, the love that cannot and will not let us go. May it be so, and amen.
I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. Those are the words of the poet E.E. Cummings, and Rod's going to sing a setting by John Duke. Rod, I think it's okay. This was sung when Rod and I got married, and it's true. I carry his heart. I carry it in my heart. And I think all of you carry each other's hearts, the community here with you. You certainly can, everywhere you go.
I carry your heart with me, I carry it in my heart. I am never without it, anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful you are my world, my true. And it's you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. Here is the deepest secret nobody knows. Here is the root of the root, and the bud of the bud, and the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than soul can hope or mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart.
again, if you would join in singing that song.
Come drink and reign with me.
Come walk
In rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. That I might know your mind. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time.
Do we have a board member? We have a board member. Terrific. Thank you so much for being. No, we have someone, a wonderful person to come forward, even if they are not elected to the board. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nori Clark, and I'm co-chair of the Social Justice Council. In our covenantal community, we share the responsibility for pursuing our mission by giving generously of our time, talent, and treasure. I invite you to support the work of our church by giving electronically by scanning the QR code on the back of your badge, or by putting a cash or check donation into the donation envelope that you'll find in the back of the pew in front of you. And then put it into the donation box beside the fountain in the atrium as you leave the service. Each week, half of our offering is shared with the nonprofit Good Neighbor organization. The Good Neighbor for this month is ECAP, Emeryville Citizens Assistance Program. I want to introduce Vicki, who is going to tell you about this Good Neighbor for March.
Hi, my name is Vicki Sewell. I'm on the board of directors for ECAP, that's Emeryville Citizens Assistant Program. It's a food bank on the border of Emeryville and West Oakland. It was started in 1982 by Miss Nellie Hanna. And she started in her garage, and she would go to the grocery stores and ask them for things that were out of date. And she was so successful, the city of Emeryville let her move into a retired fire station on San Pablo. So she's been running the organization for 40 years, and she's about 88 now. Her brother took over in the late 80s. His name is Bobby Miller, and he was a retired Berkeley policeman. Every day they work at ECAP, and they give food out to at least 200 people a day. They start at about 10 o'clock in the morning sorting food. Trucks go out to, thankfully, almost every grocery store you can think of. 10 Trader Joe's give food to ECAP, and Safeway, Pack and Save, Lucky's, Target, they all give food to ECAP, but fortunately there's laws about waste now and about food being expired, so it's worth their while to do it. Also, luckily, farmers markets and farmers, after they drop off loads, if they have excess, they leave it at ECAP. So if you come at 10, if you decide to volunteer on Volunteer Monday, what would happen is you'd help organize boxes of food, mostly vegetables, to give out to people, and they'll be waiting with their sacks, and you'll have a lovely time. You'll not be able to think of yourself or your bills or whatever you have to do, because you'll be busy thinking of other people. And it lasts till about 4, but we are happy if you stay and volunteer for just 2 hours. And there's so much food to give out that it's helpful if there's a lot of people giving it out, helping giving it out. The thing that's happening now is we still get a lot of food, but there's so many more people who need it, so we run out of food at the end of the day. And then trucks go out to find, people phone and tell us to go get it. Like if Target says, time to come get it, we drive over in a refrigerated truck and pick it up at Target's. All the Targets do. So support your Targets. If I don't know if they're always politically correct, but remember, a lot of places donate their food to food banks. So that's what my mission is to make sure that people who don't have anything really have something every day to eat. It makes my neighborhood a lot happier and a lot safer. So thank you guys.
And also, I just want to add that though they get all these free donations, they could use some money towards a new truck. So I want to, will you join me in rededicating ourselves to our mission? We dedicate our offering and ourselves to the mission of this congregation, to create loving community, inspire spiritual growth, and encourage lives of integrity, joy, and service.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh. Tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song to guide you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I know if I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.
Buenas tardes. Me llamo Charis Tomador. My name is Charis Tomador, and I'm your Connections Coordinator. If you're new to our church and you'd like to learn more about how to get connected, I welcome you to find me or any of the greeters at the welcome table in the atrium after the service. To find out what's happening in the life of our community, you can always check the news link on the homepage of our website, where you'll find our weekly email newsletter, The Week Ahead, which includes a list of activities, announcements, and contact information. This week, I want to especially lift up that on Sunday, March 9th, we'll be assembling blessing bags in the atrium after the service, and later that evening, the Social Justice Council will host a potluck. On March 16th, we will host our monthly newcomer Q&A after the service. And when you came in today, you saw our new procedure for picking up your badges, and I want to remind you that for returning them today, when you exit, make sure that you place all of your badges, new and old, in the bins clearly marked at the exit point. If you're here today, then next week you will pick up your badges from the filing boxes in the breezeway by the main entrance. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me, and I'll answer them as best as I can. Now, rise up once more in spirit, or not. I forgot the script. And let's sing our closing song. Thank you.
The promise of the Spirit, faith, hope, and love abide, and so every soul is blessed and made whole. The truth in our hearts is our pride. We are standing on the side of love, hands joined together as hearts beat as one, emboldened by faith, we dare to proclaim we are answering the call of love. Sometimes we build a barrier to keep love tightly bound, corrupted by fear, unwilling to hear, denying the beauty we found. We are answering the call of love, hands joined together as hearts beat as one, emboldened by faith, we dare to proclaim we are answering the call of love. A bright new day is dawning, when love will not divide, reflections of grace in every embrace, fulfilling the vision divine. We are answering the call of love, hands joined together as hearts beat as one, emboldened by faith, we dare to proclaim we are answering the call of love. We are answering the call of love.
The end of service is a little bit different today. The choir is going to sing the postlude. So in a moment, I'll ask you if you're willing to sit and listen to one final song about love and community. And in a minute, and then we'll go off to lunch. Right now, I invite you to reach out, find a shoulder, find a hand, hold a hand up, feel the spirit of all those who are here, those who are joining us in spirit. I hope that you feel the touch that makes you feel human and worthy of love, full of love and dignity. Each of us deserves to give love, to receive love, and to be part of a community which fosters that. May it be so.
We U.S.